Flosstube, welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn and I'm the Cheshire Stitcher. Today is Sunday the 24th of September 2023 and this is Flosstube number 80. If you're new here, welcome. This is a channel mainly about cross stitch, but I do include other crafts sometimes, and I also talk about the walks and travels I've been on, or I usually do. So yeah, if you're returning, welcome back. It's lovely to be chatting with you all again. This is going to be a shorter video than usual. As you can see, I'm not at home. I'm currently at my mum's, looking after my mum since she had her surgery. I've been here just over a week now. Don't know how long I'm going to be here. I'll talk about that later on. So yeah, I don't have much stitching to show. While I've been here, I've only stitched on one thing, and then before I came I only stitched on my dragon. So yeah, basically my mum has a cat and it thinks when you're sewing or knitting or whatever, it thinks you're playing, so it's jumping all over you, digging its claws in and everything else. So yeah, I'm only able to do things when the cat's asleep or it's upstairs or whatever. So yeah, right, so my first, as always, and I've not got the picture with me, it's at home, it's my dragon. So there's my dragon. This is Dragon Field Note by UnconventionalXStitch, Unconventional Cross Stitch, and the artwork is by Holt Christopherson. I think I did 4 days on this before I came over here, and yeah, he's coming on really well. I had a page finish and I'd started on the next page. I think it's page 17 I'm on now. I've not been able to work on him while I've been here. I haven't not got my stand with me at the moment, so yeah, I've just not been able to do it. And the light's not great here either, so yeah, I know I've got my mighty sight glasses with the lights on, but yeah, it's just not the same. And then my other whip is my Charland stocking. I'm finding this easy to stitch on no matter what the light here. So yeah, stitching this for my granddaughter Beatrix, and got quite a bit done in the last week. That is how much I've got done. So I'm on the sheep. He's got 2 legs at the moment. The angel is almost finished. There's a bit of green to go in those gaps under the flower, and then the wing needs finishing off. And then in the headband there's some green as well. So yeah, so that's Charland's stocking. This is 18 count Floba, F-L-O-B-A, and it's just like a raw natural colour. Using the GMC Pearl number 5 cotton to stitch this. So yeah, they're my whips. So yeah, it's going to be a shorter video than usual today. And then I've got some knitting. So my first one, sorry about the writing, but this is my working copy. It's my little lace backed cardigan that I've been doing for a while. And all I've done, I've still got the balls of yarn here stuck. I've just been knitting on the sleeves. Whoops. So I've just done a few more rows on the sleeves. But yeah, this is James C. Brett Twinkle double knit yarn. So yeah, that's not far finished. And then when I was in Glossop a few weeks ago, I showed the pictures of my recce on my last video. I went to a craft centre and they had this lovely purple. It's Sirdar Snuggly double knit. It's a lovely purple, and I've been itching to start something with it. So I found this pattern at home. It's this little jacket. It's an old book, this. Let me find the front cover. It's this, Babies in Denim by Sirdar. I bought this a long time ago because I remember knitting this for my daughter when she was little. And I did knit that jumper there with the heart on it. There's several patterns in here. So, but yeah, so I've had this a long time, but I was looking for a nice pattern to do with that yarn, and that's the one I chose out of this booklet. And then, as you'll see, I've got a two repeat. I've done 2 repeats of the pattern. So that's what I've done so far, and then we've got moss stitch at the bottom here, and I didn't bring any stitch holders with me, so at the moment I've got a key ring on holding the stitches, but I'm going home later to, my husband's giving me the car back. He's had the car for the weekend. I'm going to get it back today because he's back at work tomorrow, and I'm going to pick up some stitch holders while I'm there. So yeah, that's what I've got done so far. It's a lovely little pattern. Yeah, so that's my knitting. I'm getting warm. I've shut the window because there's it's not a busy road, but often cars are going up and down it, so I've closed the window. So yeah, where's my notes? There's my notes. Giveaway. I've not got the giveaway with me. It was Prairie School of Santas that one of my customers had given me to give away. The winner is Julie Murray. So congratulations, Julie. If you message me or email me, all the information's in the description box below, and I'll get it in the post to you when I go back home and can get things in the post. So yeah. The other thing I'm going to talk about is the WI show. The WI show was on Wednesday and Thursday this last week, and I'd entered 7 different things. I'll put pictures up because I've not got them with me. They got taken home. I didn't want the cat messing with them, so I left them at home. I got, for my Santa, I got 15 out of 20. For my toiletry bag, the beaded ornament and the Christmas tree, I got 18 out of 20 for all those 3. And then my stocking, I got 19 out of 20. So I was really impressed with how many points I got for them, considering it was my first WI show. It was the Lancashire Federation Craft and Produce show. I'll put a slideshow at the end of the pictures I took at the show. But it was really good, and I'm really looking forward to taking part next year. I think it's November the new schedule comes out with what classes they've got and things, and the theme. It's not always Christmas, it's different themes every year apparently. So yeah, it was a really nice show. There were lots of things on display that people have made, from knitting and cross stitch to preserves and cakes and all sorts of things. And then some WIs had done like a show, a room sort of thing with different crafts in it. They'll be in the slideshow at the end. So yeah, it was a really good event. So yeah, if you're in the Lancashire area, I really recommend going to the one next year. It's open to the public, the show. You've got to be in the WI to enter the show, but you can go and have a look when the show's on at what people have done. And the lady who I went with, who's our vice president, she actually won first prize for the syringe driver bags. I entered a syringe driver bag. You didn't get points for them. They were for charity. You made one for charity and entered it into the show, and then they picked the first, second and third, and then they all went off to the charity. My elf was also in the show, but that was it was a thing that people going to see the show could vote on which was their favourite. You got like a plastic coin, and you put it in the cup next to the one you liked. So yeah, so like I said, I was really impressed with the show itself and everything, and I really liked making things for a purpose. You know, I made these things specifically for the show, and it was really nice that where usually I'll think, oh yeah, I fancy having a go at making this bag, you know, and just make it. Well, it was nice actually doing it for a purpose. And then my auntie has actually asked me to make 2 toiletry bags for her. To give us gifts, so I'm going to be doing that when I go back home. So yeah, it was really good, like I say. So yeah, so I'll put a slideshow at the end of all the pictures from that. There's no walks this time. I've not been on any walks. I've been looking after my mum. So yeah, I've just not been on any walks. I've missed quite a lot, and I am missing my walking. I've walked down into Horwich. I'm in Horwich at the moment, which is near Bolton. In Lancashire. Well, no, we're now classed as Greater Manchester here. It used to be Lancashire, and this room was my room when I was growing up. This was my bedroom. It's a bit plain now. There's no pictures or anything up on the walls, and it's usually just used as a storage room, so like for all my mum's wool and things, because my mum knits and crochets. But yeah, this used to be my bedroom when I was a teenager. I used to have all the posters on the walls. So yeah, right, so I wanted to talk about some FLOSSTUBERS. I want to say a big thank you to the Virginia Stitcher who gave me a shout out. Thank you very much. I know I've got a few new subscribers from that, so thank you. And 2 new FLOSSTUBERs, the Cheshire Stitcher, which is Lindsay. So yeah, go and have a look at Lindsay. And Hannah Wolstenholme. I know a lot of people follow Hannah on social media. She's now started doing FLOSSTUBE, so I'll put links down below to all those, so please go and have a look and see what you think. Yeah, so the other thing was I completely missed my 3rd Flossversary, the 3rd year since I filmed my first video. 10th of September 2020 was the date I uploaded my first video. I only realised when it came up on my Facebook memories a few days later, because it took me a few days to get the courage up to post that I'd done FLOSSTUBE. And yeah, so yeah, it's just over 3 years now since I did my first video. It doesn't feel that long. I'm like now on FLOSSTUBE 80, so there you go. So yeah, 3 years, good grief. But yeah. Right, okay, so let's talk about some life stuff. So if you don't want to know about life stuff, thanks for watching. If you want to skip to the end and see the slideshow, that's fine. I'll see you in 2 weeks hopefully. Right, so like I said, I came here on the Friday, not the Friday just gone, the one before. My mum came out of hospital. They were really impressed with how well she was doing. She had a tracheoscopy while she was in hospital, and they took it out, so I'm having to change the dressing on that, but it is starting to heal up well. She's doing really well. She's still on pureed food, but yeah, she's since she came home, she's feeling a lot better. Being in her own surroundings and things. We've been out in the car a couple of times doing some shopping and things like that. But yeah, I'm going to stay here as long as she needs me, so at least until the trachea heals up, and then we'll see how she goes. If she can manage on her own, then I'll go back home. But yeah, she's really doing well. So I think, as I said, short video. Different setup today. Everything's all over the place. Not in my usual surroundings, so everything's a bit weird, but yeah. So that's about it for today. So happy stitching, take care of yourselves and those you love, be kind always, and bye for now.